The Vergas Show is brought to you by Spanky Stone Hearth, casual fine dining on beautiful Rose Lake. Vergas State Bank, your locally owned community full-service bank. Vergas Event Center for gatherings large or small, including weddings. Vergas Liquor Store, where all the profits profit Vergas.
Make the right call. Call Hanson's, the most trusted name in plumbing and heating.
Hi, welcome to the Vergas Show. I'm Sherry Hanson. Thanks for joining me. We're back with part 2 of Vergas Community Club happenings, but the biggest happening is Joy Summers as our new president. Thanks, Joy, for taking over and leading what's already, there's so much going on with the community club and the city of Vergas, and you get the Lions in there helping us with things that we're just very fortunate to be in this small community, aren't we?
Thank you for having me, and yes, we are so extremely fortunate. It really takes a village to put on the events that we do. It does. And the different organizations that are involved. We're so blessed.
Right. On our last show, we talked about all of the different events, and all of those events cannot happen without volunteers.
It's so true.
I know.
It's so true.
And I know when we were talking at one time about, getting a list of the volunteers and acknowledging all of them, and I remember just my mind just going like, where do you even start? And that's a good problem.
It's such a good problem.
Yeah, and so we're kind of putting a pitch out there right now because we're going to have a volunteer appreciation event.
Yep.
You want to talk a little bit about that?
Thank you.
Yes.
Yep. We're gonna take a day.
April 30th.
April 30th.
Yes.
We are going to have Spankies come in and host. Tim Eggebrotten is going to perform. We're going to put out the cornhole boards. Yeah, we're just a really fun night because we really want to say thank you. You are appreciated. The time you put in, the effort you put in. These amazing events that make our town thrive cannot happen without you. And so we want anyone that has ever been involved in anything.
Maybe you've rolled up, fencing, or you've, sat there and sold T-shirts or whatever.
Put out yard signs.
Yes,
or
anything that you've done.
Yes.
Or, and maybe you've just been a promoter of ours by just word of mouth.
Yes.
That's considered a volunteer too.
Yes, absolutely.
Because these events don't happen, obviously you have to have your core, you have to have your groups, and some people just don't like coming to meetings, and that's okay. And so they like to say, I work from 2 to 5 at the beer garden, but I don't want to sit in a meeting monthly.
Yep.
And that's okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every single thing that people do is important to us and valued.
Right. So be sure and watch the Facebook page. Be sure and watch the events on our community club website. We'll be getting more information out there. But right now, this is kind of like a save the date. Save the date for April 30th. And it's going to be here in Vergas at the event center. And it's going to be fun. It's just going to be a nice, fun social night.
I'm looking forward to it.
I am too. And we'll just have gotten done with Maple Fest.
Yep.
And so there'll be a lot of volunteers that will come from that, hopefully. But we are going to ask that you just get us kind of a note or like an email or a text or something. We'll have that out there. Mark it on the website or on the Facebook page that you are coming. If you're there, we want to make sure we have enough food.
Yes, we want to make sure that there's enough for everyone.
Right. And so that being said, meetings. And so some people don't like the meetings, but we keep them pretty quick, don't we?
We do, and I think we get a lot done. It doesn't feel like a lot of wasted time. We also added the Zoom option this year, so if the weather's bad or if you're down south or you just can't make it that night, but you can potentially log in somewhere.
Right.
Join
the Zoom
us.
option. We're meeting now at the Vergas Event Center. The meetings are always the first Monday of the month. I think the only time that we run into an issue with that is maybe Labor Day, and then it's the following week. But the meeting is at 5:30. Now what you're going to find is a lot of times we will piggyback. So like this coming meeting is going to have Looney Days afterwards, and this one is going to have Maple Fest here, and this one will have Harry Man. And so kind of watch for that. That'll be noted on the Facebook page. It'll be noted on the community events page. It will be in the email. If you're a member, you should be getting the email and the agenda the week before.
Yeah, we don't want you to have to give up 2 nights for those types of things. So if we can add an extra little half hour here or there to get the information together, collect information from people, make plans to try to make it as easy as possible.
Right, because the meetings the community club staple meeting always never goes over an hour, and sometimes it's less than that, and it's very unusual. If it would be an unusual circumstance, but that's just it. We hit things, we take ideas, we take complaints, I mean, if you've got some ideas, that's great. But if you have some things like, I just don't like how this was done, we want to hear that.
Yep.
Yeah.
We want it to be really the best for everyone. We want it to be enjoyable for people that come. We want the businesses to succeed. So that really has to come from feedback from everyone.
Yeah, it does, because we bring events to town, but we don't always know how it benefits your business. And obviously not every event is going to benefit your specific business, but we want to hear of, if there are ways to do tweaking and to make it the best experience, not only for the people that are coming to it, but mainly for our businesses.
And we've got a pretty wide audience from people that travel and come from a long ways too. So we want to make sure we have whatever they're looking for as well.
Absolutely. And so then the meetings, you do not have to be a community club meeting to attend. We do take some votes at it. Anything financial involving a vote as a board position vote, but you can certainly come to the meetings. How do you become a member, Joy?
All right.
Talk about that. We got our membership drive that's starting here. So
yes, and we want everyone to join us. The things that you benefit, you find out everything that's happening in advance. We get your input in an organized atmosphere, which is really appreciated. There's advertising options. So we've got 4 different levels of membership. We've got the platinum membership, and this is for business or individuals. And this is really for the people that are like, yep, I'm just all in, and I don't want to have to think about it all the time. Sign me up. So you'll get your name on the posters. We'll put up a banner with your name or business logo on it on the outside fence of the baseball diamond, so that all of the traffic coming in and out of Vergas that direction is seen all year round. For the certain events that we put out, yard signs, you get your name on that. And then, of course, the Facebook page. Everybody loves the Facebook page. We're really, Tammy Kinsella is very active and really does a great job at promoting that. So the next, that's $1,000. The gold membership, again, business or individuals, you get your name on the event posters and the Facebook posts. Then we have the silver business membership, that's $50. The gold membership is $500. Then the silver business membership is $50. And then we have the individual or nonprofit membership is $25.
Right. So there's a lot of options. The $1,000 option came to us at the time when people, here again, you come into volunteers, and although we have hundreds of wonderful volunteers, you still are always short of people, just to be committed to that. So some people just want to say, hey, I don't want you to come into my door for every single event. I just want to give you my donation right away at the beginning of the year, and then I don't have to think about it. Yep. The other thing with that is we did come up with a payment option on that this year, and so that if the $1,000 isn't in your budget right away in February, which a lot of times it's not, just make sure you get it paid to us by the end of the year, and we'll help you keep track of that.
We acknowledge the seasonal nature of our area,
community, yes.
And we want everyone to have the option to be involved in that way.
Right. And so we're going to run this until, what is it, March 15th?
March 15th, yeah, and we are making it available online. Very easy. Go to our website, vergascommunityclub.com, and you can click on the membership form and sign up right there.
I think that's really important for people to be able to do that. You're going to be able to see it come out in an email. Everybody who's been a member before, the form will come out there. You still have that option of mailing it. You still have the option of just dropping it off at the bank, because I'm going to still be kind of working with that. What I like about it too is it's got the QR code that you can scan to, and that takes you right to the page where you're going to be able to get any information too from the community club.
Super easy access.
I think that's what we're trying to do, is we're trying to make it as easy.
Yes.
I mean, everybody's so busy, and so we just want to make sure that you not only see the value of the community club, but it's always fun to be part of something, but sometimes it's just kind of hard to figure out how to do that.
Yeah, all those little steps, I know it's amazing for me. Like I have to go digging for a stamp somewhere, find an envelope, and all of those things. Being busy, I love the QR code camera.
Yep.
Takes you to the form.
Take
I'm
you
done
right
in
there.
2 seconds. Yeah.
So Joy, we got to wrap it up. What's your vision?
I am super excited for 2025. Again, we've got our volunteers, we've got some appreciation, and then we get into the planning mode, and we get to really invite everyone to come and join us here in this very special town that we have. I just feel like we have momentum, we have a foundation, we have momentum that we're building on. We'll continue to change and improve, and it's really just all for the best of Vergas.
And you heard it here, folks. That's why we have a new Vergas Community Club president. I just love it. All right. Thank you, Joy, for your volunteering. I mean, this is all volunteering. We're volunteers too, aren't we?
Right, right.
But thank you for taking the helm and just leading us into 2025. You have a good day in Vergas.